Hey guys, what's going on? Today I'm going to be doing a 100-mile review of my Polygon Siskiu T8. I was super torn on if I should get the T7, the T8. I'm kind of glad I got the T8. I did like the paint work on the T7 better, but I knew I was getting a better product for the price with the T8. It's got the V Tire Co tires, super wide, 2.6 inch. Frankly, I think the tires are too wide. When I'm riding pretty hard, I get some rub back here on the frame rails down here, but I did put some frame protectors on the backside so it wouldn't damage the paint. The brakes got Tektro. I believe they're 4-piston with Shimano rotors. Can't really complain about the brakes. They work pretty good. The factory pedals were horrible, so I ended up picking these up off of Amazon. Fuker, which is a race face Chester knockoff. It worked pretty awesome. They got the metal studs. Then I got these off of Amazon, the crank boot. One of my buddies recommended those, and I have a feeling that they are a solid buy if you're going to be pedal striking. I mean, I'm new, so I've been doing that quite a few times here. Shimano Drivetrain SLX. It works awesome. The shifting is beautiful. One thing I could complain about though is the chain. Now they say this chain, KMC, is not compatible with this Shimano drivetrain. So I have some weird clicking and ticking going on. I'm not sure if that's because I have to adjust my derailleur here or if it's the chain. A lot of people say once they change that chain out, all those weird sounds kind of go away. Front suspension, 145 millimeters, Fox 34 rhythm. I really enjoy this suspension here. It's got manual lockout. I've not bottomed out the front suspension, but the rear suspension seems to be a weak point for me. I don't know if it's the way this the way the rear suspension works or what have you, but you know, I'm 170 pounds and I bottom this shock out probably every time I ride, and I don't go too crazy. I'd say the biggest drop I've done so far is like 2 feet, and I even added some more air, and that just makes the ride stiffer and bouncy. So I think I got to get some suspension tokens in order to solve that problem. But other than that, it's super comfy when you're just riding trails and stuff like that. The only complaint I had, like I said, is just bottoming out on smaller jumps and smaller drops. I would have gotten the N8 or the N series, but I thought this would be perfect for me, but I end up doing a little more drops and stuff like that than I thought I would. It's a super solid bike. You got a dropper lever. A lot of people complain about the dropper lever. I can't complain. It does what it has to. See, one thing I really did notice though is this bike is super heavy. I'm not sure how much it weighs. They say going tubeless makes it lighter, but oh my goodness, this thing probably weighs 36 pounds maybe. I don't have a scale or anything like that, but it's a heavy bike. The paintwork is super cool though. this purple or blue changes colors in the light, and it's super flaky. And then on the underside here of the down tube, you got like a rainbow effect going on. I mean, you can't see it now because we're in the shade here, but yeah, it looks awesome. The tires that it came with, super sticky. Here in Texas, they work awesome. I know a lot of people complain about them, but for me, they're working great. But yeah, I would easily recommend this bike to anyone. The only downfall that I had was the shipping. FedEx did the shipping on this thing, and they beat this bike. It was pretty bad when it came in the mail. The box was torn open, parts were hanging out. But you can submit something through the BikesOnline website, and they did give me a $60 store credit. You know, it wasn't crazy. I'm sure if something really bad happened, they'd give you more, but I just bought like a shock pump and a tire pump with that, so I can't complain. And plus, I've already beat this bike up. I've taken a couple diggers so far, but nothing crazy, and I'm just in love with this thing. Kind of wishing I went with the N series there, but what are you gonna do? Oh yeah, this is the large, by the way. That's probably why it's so heavy. I'm guessing the medium and small are lighter. But yeah, if you guys like this content, let me know. I'll try to upload more about bike stuff and things of that nature. But yeah, this is it. This is the Polygon Siskiu T8. Thanks for watching, guys.